question number 1. John Steinbeck believes that Americans put cleanliness first at the expense of A, taste, B, fun, C, personality, or D, messiness. So remember, taste here doesn't just mean literal taste, but metaphorical taste. So how people look at things, how they feel about things. So again, Americans put cleanliness first at the expense of taste, fun, personality, or messiness.
You have to write start. You have to write start question.
Oh.
That would help.
Yay.
Number 1, John Steinbeck believes that Americans put cleanliness first at the expense of A, taste, B, fun, C, personality, or D, messiness.
Isn't that pretty easy?
Looks like 4 out of 5. We're waiting on one more person. So Tate, go ahead and answer that one. And it looks like, oh, we have a pretty mixed set of results. Most people pick D. The correct answer is this 20% here, A, people who pick taste. So the idea of taste here isn't just literal taste, it's taste metaphorically as well. So it's how people feel, right, how people feel about things, how they think about things, right? Cultural taste, all right? Let's take a look at the second question. Number 2. Steinbeck thinks people are politically ignorant and do not take risks, whereas they used to be, in the past, they used to be A, rebellious, B, boring, C, foolish, or D, geniuses. So remember, it's that contrast we talked about between the past and the present. He thinks that in the past, people used to be what?
Wait, don't.
Okay, so 2 more people.
I'm good.
I did it, but I figured.
Everyone's answered? It looks like everyone checked A, rebellious, and that is absolutely correct. He felt that in the past, people were a little more rebellious, willing to fight for things, and today they're more lazy, etc. Now, of course, this is his perception. Whether or not people are inherently different in the past as opposed to the present, we don't know. But this is how he feels about it.
I thought I got it wrong.
Okay, number 3. Steinbeck encounters a man who says that Americans are always criticizing the A, British, B, Russians, C, Japanese, or D, Americans. And let's see what we have here.
Is the answer it?
Almost everyone's finished.
B.
Almost everyone's finished. One more
Someone
person.
just changed it around.
And it looks like everyone put B, the Russians. That is absolutely correct. John Steinbeck felt like in the 50s and 60s, everybody was criticizing the Russians, but they were really looking for a scapegoat. They wanted somebody to blame from their problems other than themselves. So they blamed the Russians. All right? Number 4, Grayson. Number 4. He likes Montana because people seem unaffected by A, radio, B, theater, C, television, or D, people. Now again, this doesn't mean people didn't have these things. Even in Montana then, they could listen to the radio, go to the theater, watch TV. But the point is, what were they less affected by? What were they less affected by?
Connie, you just gave us the answer.
Well,
only 5 questions.
Context clues, right? Think about it. It looks like everyone's answered. Let's take a look. We have some mixed results. But those people who pick C, television, that big chunk, are correct. And some people did change, right. But C is correct, television. He felt that although people had TV, they weren't as affected by TV in Montana. Their attitudes were a little different there, right? It's more rural, it's more spread out. And so people watch less TV or they're less affected by it. Number 5. People in Montana are A, foolish, B, excitable, C, angry, or D, laid back. And again, think about what we just talked about. Think about how he felt about people in Montana when he went there.
Wait, I'm thinking. I did D.
You're not supposed to stay with you.
All right, everyone's answer. Let's take a look. It looks like everyone picked D, laid back, and that is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay? So, the idea here is that when he went to Montana, he was really impressed by how spread out it was, how beautiful, how everyone seemed relaxed and laid back and friendly. So that's what you're to take away from it.
There's only 5 questions. That's weird.
Oh, hey, can I
Well, this
ask
is
a
the
question on
important sort of points that I want you to know for tomorrow, and also this sort of question gets you thinking about what I want you to know for tomorrow. So it's the ideas that count. So be thinking about how different regions of the country have different personalities. So when he went to the Northwest, he did get that sense that Grayson, people were really relaxed and laid back. But how did he feel about people in other regions, like, say, the South?
Uptight.
What about the South?
The people in the South were mean. No, like judgmental.
Maybe judgmental, and specifically,
Mean.
at that time,
Racist.
he ran into a lot of racism, right?
Like the cheer.
So exactly, perfect example. And what Gabby just did is a perfect example of how on your test, if you're answering a question, you back up your point, your assertion with details. So Gabby could answer a question and not just say, Steinbeck thought people in the South were somewhat racist, but say, in the South, Steinbeck ran into instances of racism, as in when he met the cheerleaders. And then you could even talk about who the cheerleaders were, what they did, etc. All right? So that is exactly what I'm expecting for tomorrow. All right, and we are
Dead.
finished, and you did very good.
Tom,
All right, thank you.
where's video? Oh wait, are you still video?
No.
Okay, so yeah, he was videotaping us.
You don't have to. Can I just
now.
put like aim at people again?
But
You can help me sometime do this, but not now. You got it.